12 important things to do before traveling to Europe. You're probably thinking about what you should prepare ahead of time so that you don't forget anything. We recommend that you plan your vacation well in advance for various reasons, including the fact that it will save you money, worry, and unnecessary effort. Everyone wanting to travel to Europe and avoid getting lost sooner should check out our list of the top 12 activities to do. Here are 12 things to do before traveling to Europe. 12. Install applications such as Google Maps and Google Translate. Nowadays, you seldom have to be concerned about being unable to speak with people in other countries. During the past 10 years, I have seen that an increasing number of individuals are speaking English, especially the younger generation. Nonetheless, there has been an explosion of technical innovation as the introduction of the Google Translate app. It is completely free to use and can translate over 133 languages, including 59 languages with no internet connection, ranging from Afrikaans to Zulu. It is available for download both on Play Store and Apple App Store. The app integrates with the Word Lens app, which allows travelers to interpret any text, including street signs and menus, just by holding up their camera. The translation is overlaid on the phone's screen instantly, without any issues. It is one of the important things to do before traveling to Europe. 11. Prepare your documents. You will not be allowed to begin your trip if you do not have the necessary documentation. Most nations need you to have a valid passport for at least the next 6 months, so make sure you verify the validity of your papers well in advance of your trip. You should keep in mind that the application and processing of a new passport might take up to 6 weeks if you require one. If you intend to hire a car when you get to your location, make sure to check the car rental company's website before you leave home. The requirements differ from country to country, and in certain cases, you may be required to obtain an international driving permit, which you must apply for in advance of traveling. 10. Verify the visa requirements. Before traveling to Europe, you should determine whether a visa is necessary. Even though tourist visas are not necessary in many European countries, visa application processes can take up to 10 weeks. Tourist visas for the Schengen area typically cost approximately €60, but tourist visas for the United States often cost around €150. 9. Reserve attractions in advance. If you plan a trip to one or more of Europe's main cities, such as London, Paris, Berlin, Rome or Venice, you will almost certainly have to wait in line in front of the most popular sites, especially during the summer months. It is not uncommon to have to stand in line for up to 3 hours in front of the Louvre or up to 5 hours in front of the Eiffel Tower, to name a few examples. It is critical to buy your airline tickets in advance to save money and, more importantly, a time during your holiday. There are several websites where you may browse through the top cultural sites and reserve them in advance. 8. Pack light luggage. If you are considering a trip to Paris or Berlin, you should avoid bringing too much with you, due to several factors, including the fact that airlines are rapidly lowering their luggage allowances. If your luggage weighs more than the permissible reference weight of 20 kilograms, which is the case in most circumstances, you will be charged a hefty amount, which may be as high as $50 per kilogram in some cases. Second, several locations around Europe might be considered a shopper's paradise. Consider in advance what you require and how probable it is that you will go shopping. 7. Reserve pocket Wi-Fi. Want to stay in touch with your friends and family back home while you're away on business or vacation? Alternatively, you may simply surf Facebook and upload your vacation photographs on Instagram. Data roaming may rapidly turn a pleasant holiday into a nightmare when traveling. Roaming fees levied by your own cell phone company might be prohibitively expensive, with rates as high as $5 per megabyte. Additional intermittent and unsecured internet connections include the hotel, restaurant and public Wi-Fi, all of which may be found in abundance. You may prevent this difficulty if you rent a pocket Wi-Fi from MyWebSpot. A pocket Wi-Fi gadget is significantly smaller than a standard smartphone. It serves as your mobile high-speed internet router, and it may be shared by up to 10 devices: notebook, tablet and smartphone. It also allows you to utilize data with a daily data allowance of 1 GB of 4G LTE internet data. Order it from your hotel or lodging to ensure that you remain connected. 6. Fight your jet lag. You are securely familiar with this difficulty from prior excursions that you took to other time zones, which is inconvenient. You may avoid feeling weary and tired by preparing yourself in advance with a few straightforward ways. Try to get a good night's sleep the night before your journey. To begin, set your watch to your destination's time zone as soon as you board the airline. You should also aim to sleep and eat within a few hours of arriving at your destination. The third thing to do is to stay up until the wee hours of the morning, depart as soon as possible, and begin exploring your new surroundings as soon as you arrive, even if you are exhausted. These basic strategies will assist you in becoming acclimated to your new time zone as fast as possible. 5. Get in touch with your credit card company. Inform your financial institution and credit card provider that you will be traveling outside of the nation before going on your trip. Please inform them of your travel plans and the dates you will be out, because they may instantly slap a block on your card or cards, which will cause a significant disruption in your travel plans. So, make a quick phone call ahead of time to avoid this inconvenience. The company's website does not always operate. Make sure to choose one that does not charge international transaction fees and has a chip and PIN. 4. Don't overestimate yourself. When planning your itinerary, it is crucial to remember to provide a little extra time for unexpected events. This is something that is often overlooked. Many tourists make extensive plans in advance and travel quickly from one destination to another. Many tourists end up seeing less and being quite anxious due to rushing in. Our advice is to plan for a suitable amount of sleep time between activities and meal times. 3. Make copies of your documents. Although it is unlikely to occur, it is prudent to plan for the worst-case situation where your passport or other critical papers are misplaced or taken. Make duplicates of your paperwork and store your original passport and other important documents in the hotel safe to avoid this situation. You may also store the files to your cloud provider, which will prevent you from having to print needless documents. It is one of the most important things you should do before traveling to Europe. 2. Always pay in local currency. One of the most common scams I've encountered in major stores overseas is that after they swipe my credit card and it registers as the US, they try to make it appear as if they are assisting me in saving money by saying, "Oh, would you prefer to pay in US dollars or euros or pounds?" Paying in US dollars might appear to be the more convenient alternative, but this is not the case in practice. It's a complete rip-off, as the establishments that perform this service charge a greater exchange rate than your bank back home. So always remember to pay in the currency of the nation you're visiting, not in your own. 1. Travel insurance. If your regular health insurance plan does not cover it, you should plan and purchase travel insurance to be on the safe side. Additionally, travel insurance is typically fairly inexpensive. Travel insurance is required for many nations, however, it is not required for all countries. Every year, many visitors become stranded in other countries and face financial difficulties as a result of being unable to pay hospital expenses as a result of an unfortunate event. These are the 12 things that made up our list of what you should know before traveling to Europe. Some of you might find some things a bit more obvious than others, but we hope that you learned something new from this article. Moreover, if you think that we missed something, feel free to let us know in the comments. Also, if you have experience of flying to Europe, do let us know what you think of our tips and whether it found it useful or not. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell. This is Learning Canteen.